Hello there, it's Saturday. I know, I normally video on a Wednesday, but I'm up here today. I have a good reason for that, and I'm up here today with one of my lovely Hotel Chocolat hot chocolates made with my velvetizer that my children bought me last year. I won't talk for too long because I don't want it to get cold. Method in my madness. I'm sitting here today. I actually received another box of books this week, so I ordered them myself. So I've got, I think, 6 copies of Starlight Over Hollyhock Farm, and I have got probably 4 of Love Blooms at Hollyhock Farm because you have to order in tens. So I thought I'd do that. So I was going to bring the book up, but I forgot, and I'm on the top floor of my house, and it's been a long week and I haven't got the energy to go back down and get the box, so I will do an unboxing probably in a few days. So that's what I've got. I've got a few more of these, which I'm really pleased about because, as I said, I'm only said 3 and I gave 2 away, obviously. So this week, as I said, it's been a long week. My poor Jarvie, who is very, very good when he goes to the vets. He has to go every month for 2 injections, one for his skin and one for his arthritis. He has arthritis in his 2 front legs. And he's, bless his heart, he's so good. And unfortunately, so last week I had to take him for his annual booster, and I weighed him and he had lost weight from the week before. And I mentioned to the vet that he'd lost weight continuously over the last few weeks, and I didn't think he was eating the same, as well as he normally did. He is a fussy eater anyway. And I can see him over there, and so she checked him over, took some bloods. His bloods were great, but she did check his teeth and they were not great. So because his bloods were great, even though he's like 12 years old, they thought it was okay to operate on him. And he ended up having, we thought he'd probably have to have 3 teeth out. He had 5 teeth out and actually had some abscesses in his mouth. So he must have been in a lot of pain. I'm not surprised he wasn't eating very much. I wouldn't have been eating at all, I shouldn't think. Poor little guy. So that was Thursday. He was ill morning. Normally he gets really feral when he comes around from an operation. He's had his 2 cruciate ligaments done, and he's a dreadful, dreadful patient. But this time it was at the smaller surgery, and he was looked after by his nurse Angela, who is the fabulous nurse who injects him with these 2 injections every month. So he's very happy with her. She gives him a few treats, and he does like her. She collected him from me in reception, and she took him in and she stayed with him. And I was waiting for like a call to urgently come and get him, because that's what's happened when he's had his big operations before at the main veterinary hospital. I've had a phone call saying, oh, he's coming around for his operation. He's fine. He'll be here overnight, blah, blah, blah. And then I get home, and 20 minutes later I get a call saying, how soon can you come and get him? Because he's gone feral. He's gone berserk in the cage and whatever. He is an ex-street dog, so he's not good at being contained. But he was absolutely fine. He was a sweetheart. She said, oh, he was lovely. He was no problem at all. But he does trust her, and obviously that has a lot to do with it. So he's on strong painkillers. He's on gabapentin. He's also on antibiotics because it is his mouth. But he's been fine. He's been eating soft foods only, of course. The problem also is that twice a day I have to crunch up half a penicillin for him. And I'm very allergic to penicillins. I am a bit of a drama queen, and I can be a bit of a hypochondriac. Hold my hands up to that. So because I don't want it anywhere near me, I have an EpiPen because of ampicillin also being wasp stings. So I have a mask on, and I also have like gloves on to crunch it up and stuff like that. So I am not taking any chances. So it's now probably about 5:30. So I've got to do that again when I do Claude's injection and when all 3 of them are fed in about an hour's time. So I thought I'd quickly rush up here with my hot chocolate and say why I've been late this week actually putting my video together. So it's been a long week. So Thursday I was waiting most of the day for him to come back, and then I sat with him. He was so gaga, bless him. He was like a drunken little foal, so sweet. And then all day yesterday he was okay. And he's fine now. He's a bit anxious, probably because he's a little bit high all the time. Shame. And he's anxious about, literally look sideways at him and he's anxious. He's that dog. So yes, so it's been a quiet week, but I can't sit still and I am in between books. So my idea of sitting quietly and doing nothing today was to build a little, I ordered this thing online and you have to put it together. I've never built anything before. Well, I have. I built one bedside cupboard before. It was dreadful. I followed the rules, I thought, meticulously. Clearly not, because the cupboard never quite closed. It was so annoying. And this is a little bench thing with cubby holes for shoes, some boots, and a lid with a cushion top. So, you know, you can put stuff in there. My daughters just put their leads in there and their harnesses, so that's actually a good idea, because I have very little storage in my house. But it's got a cushion top, and I spent a couple of hours doing it, but it was great, and it works well. My son was really quite surprised. He carried it through to my porch for me. But I'm really excited now because I needed exactly that in there, and I couldn't find it. So I ordered one. It's quite small, but it's fine. So now I'm going to go ahead and make a bathroom cupboard. It's a tall one with a mirror. We'll see how that pans out. I haven't got the energy to do it today because this thing was quite heavy. But I'll probably do that. Actually, I won't do that tomorrow, because tomorrow over here we have, I've mentioned it before, I think, the Harbour Gallery. It's a fabulous place. It's where locals can go and do art. There's art classes. Local artists sell their paintings at the gallery. They're on the walls, beautiful. People go for writing workshops and I think felting, lots of different crafts for children during the holidays and half terms, and for everybody the rest of the time. There's also an incredible shop there with all locally made gifts, so I will be spending money in there because most incredible ceramics and materials and things like that. Fabulous gifts. So I will be there tomorrow with my fellow blonde plotters. So that's Gwyn Bennett, author Gwyn Bennett, and author Kelly Clayton. Because tomorrow from noon till 4 is a Cheery Christmas event. I think it's the Cheery Christmas event. I think that's what it's called. And part of the Harbour Gallery, they're very supportive of local creatives, is the Writers and Poets Corner. It's probably Writers and Poets Corner, I think it is. Fabulous area in there where you can go and get a coffee, you can sit down, read books, buy books. And in there they sell signed copies of books from local authors. So I've got, I think, probably 4 or 5 different books of mine. So I've got some Deborah Carr stuff. I've got some Georgina Troy books. They're signed copies, so you can go in any time if you live here, and just buy them, which is great. But tomorrow, there's going to be different authors basically manning the area for an hour each time to cover those 4 hours. And Drina Collins, a local author, will be there from 12 till 2. No, I believe, yes, 12 till 1. And Gwyn, Julie and I will be there from 2 till 3. So if you are local and you do see this before then, please do pop by and say hello. We'd love to see you. And yeah, we'll be answering any questions, chatting to people. So that should be fun. And I'm looking forward to that tomorrow, and seeing my wonderful blonde plotter girls. We always have fun together. And I haven't seen them in person for a few weeks now. So that will be really exciting. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And then probably on Monday, I'll make the other cabinet thing. Yeah, lots going on. My house is slowly coming together. I still obviously have my Halloweeny stuff, but it's autumn. I mean, my book is The Witching Hour. It's there somewhere. Yeah. And, you know, it is the season of the witch, isn't it? I believe. But it is also the season of my 4th book in my Hollyhock Farm series. So this book is actually out in 9 days as I record this. So it's out on the 24th of November. It's the 4th and final book in my Hollyhock Farm series. It's on NetGalley at the moment, or has been, and I've seen some fabulous reviews. I'm very grateful to anybody who reviews my books. Also, if you've reviewed The Witching Hour, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And people have been great. And last night, because we have children in need over here, I always take part in the Authors and Illustrators online book auction, where you just go online and you bid for books. They start at £10, they go upwards, and they have inscriptions on them, most of them. And most of them, you can choose your dedication, and the authors then send out the signed copy, and in my case, gift of A Little Witch, to the highest bidder. So that ended last night at 11 o'clock. So I've got to do that, which I'll do in the next couple of days. And I've also got to look at the books that I won. I was highest bidder for. So I know there's, I think, 3 in the end. I lost out to a few, but it's all very exciting. It's all for a great cause. And the money raised by Paddy Heron, who's done this for a few years now, and his brilliant team, was just under £10,000. I mean, £10,000. All the authors and illustrators sent the work, obviously for nothing. We all posted out and paid for that ourselves, obviously, because it's such a great cause, because all the proceeds for BBC Children in Need go to BBC Children in Need, all proceeds. So that was amazing. I always feel really honoured to be asked to take part, and I always do, because I love that. So that ended yesterday. So it's been a busy few days. I'm now going to go and catch up with a few little bits of admin before I go down and feed the boys. And so I'd like to finish my hot chocolate and wish you a very happy Saturday, and hope you have a great rest of your weekend.